psychic. If you have never seen my channel before, we are doing live Q&A. I will be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, sorry for that. Had to go. I'm using my phone. Sorry for the way I look, Lord God, but I have no makeup on, and with this time change, y'all, I didn't have time for that. I needed to upload the readings that I said I would upload today. So go check out my content that I put out today. Also, I have already, last week, Wednesdays and Thursdays are when I drop weekly zodiac love readings. So make sure you go and watch your sun sign, your moon, your rising. Go in and watch the person you're thinking about, signs. Yeah, take what resonates and throw away the rest. You know, don't make it fit. If it doesn't fit, it's either for you or it's not. I will be doing them weekly, and I will also be doing monthly, okay? So give me a good week to get through. Yeah, give me maybe by the weekend to start making the monthlies, but they'll be out within like the 10th of the month. We're at the 2nd of the month, so yeah, and I will definitely be posting in my community page when they will drop. But I will be doing monthly, weekly zodiac readings. Also, go to my comment page or community page, or, you know, post a comment on any video, including this live video, and let me know, you know, what zodiac signs you want to come out first. Hey, how's it going? What zodiac sign you want to go out first. I definitely do them randomly. I don't like the fact that Pisces, Aquarius, Capricorns always have to be last. So what I do is I have written, hi to anybody new coming in. We are doing tarot readings, question and answers. So what I do is I wrote every zodiac name and I just put them in a cup. So each time I just go like this, right? I bring one out, and I got Cancer. So that's how I'm doing them, okay? They're random so that you don't have to wait. But it will be 6 will be dropped on average on Wednesdays, 6 will be dropped on average on Thursdays. And then on Sundays is when you're going to look for Oracle or Tarot/Oracle card readings. And then monthly will be around the 10th of the month. They should all be out by then. Alright. How's everybody doing? I am filming this with my cell phone and have not figured out how to access the chat. Let me see. Yeah, it won't let me actually like comment in this chat. What is pink? What are you talking about? Anyways, I am waiting for one of my moderators to come on to post prices. For right now, I'm going to do a collective. Whoever is watching right now, this is for you, whether you are live with me watching, you watch it at another time, or hi, you're from India. Welcome. Okay, so let's just do Jeremiah and Samantha, my spirit guides. Please come into these YouTube readings tonight. We're doing question and answer. Hey, guys. But this is a collective. What is going on for the collective? whoever watches me now or catches me later, if you're watching this at any point in time, it is everlasting, okay? Alright. Ooh, Six of Cups. So you're thinking about someone. They may be an ex. They may be an ex. Let's see what's going on with this person. So think about the person you're thinking of. Think about your situation. I am a psychic intuitive tarot reader, so I do speak and see spirit. And I have spirit guides, Jeremiah and Samantha. You will hear me talk about Jeremiah mostly. Oh, okay. Healing. Healing from a past person. You're trying to get your groove back. Alright? You're trying to find self-love. You're trying to learn from your experiences in relationships. You know, even if you're still attached to this person, this energy, whether you want to move forward and leave them behind you, or you want to reconcile, you've got to do a deep dive, you guys. You've got to take, even if it's like taking a little break to where you are not in this everyday situation, this everyday relationship that is highs and lows. You need to take yourself out of that. You need to give yourself a break to go within and I find that for me, it works well if I write my feelings down. So what I am feeling is that you are growing, and in growing, that person might have to be left behind if they cannot catch up to you, because you will be equally yoked. But it feels like you really do want this person in your life. You do want happiness and contentment, but you know that you can't change them, right? You could change yourself. You can do better for yourself. And you can want so much for this person. But if they are not ready for change, yeah, 555, angel numbers, changes are coming, then at some point you got to be honest with yourself. Should I let them go? Or, you know, you could give them a chance to see if they can grow, if they really want to be with you. You definitely feel like you need more emotions from this person. You need more touch, affection, attention, quality time with your person. And I feel like you're scared to say it. Or you've said it and you haven't gotten what you've asked for. Okay? Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. It's going to say I'm frozen, but I'm really not. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles. Whether you're a guy or girl, it doesn't matter. Gender can be swapped. So this is about feeling you want stability. Okay? You crave a stability in a relationship where you can feel safe, where you can feel heard, where you don't feel like you're walking on eggshells with somebody. So, Spirit, let's end with another couple of messages for these besties of mine. Yeah, I mean, just what I just said, King of Cups. You really do crave that love, that I don't know if this person has fear of commitment. I don't know if this person is broken, but you can try to fix someone, but unless they are ready to be fixed, it ain't gonna happen. All right. All right, let's see. Yeah. Wow, the Empress. Okay, so the Empress, you truly are feeling finally like you see yourself the way others see you. You finally see yourself for the loving, amazing, kind-hearted, compassionate human being. And you are no longer fearful of relationships. Um, and you know what to look for as far as red flags, green flags, right? You're not gonna go backwards. So, yeah, unless you get what you need from the person that you are thinking of, you are, look at the bottom of the deck, the Eight of Cups, you are ready to risk walking away. That was a beautiful message. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. How's everybody doing? How does everybody feel about the damn time change? Well, for Kush, I cannot see very well. Kush, I'm just gonna call you Kush. You're in India, so I don't even know if y'all have time changes. If you do, then you'll feel for me, and everybody else. I feel like it wiped us away. Hi, Shell. Hey, Shell. Thank you so much. I'm gonna post my prices now, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me pin it. I know you're busy during this time, Shell. So thank you so much. I appreciate you and love you for coming on and assisting me. My best moderator ever. So yeah, I will go ahead and start explaining. Yeah, this is not the right one. It's fine for tonight, but I will make a new one for you because this one doesn't show the extended, but that's fine. I am happy with that. Everybody who gets readings normally know about the extended, so it's all good. Okay, you guys, $2 pendulum questions. That is a yes or no question, and you can choose. You can either have the answer from the pendulum or from one card. Maybe 2 cards for $2. Okay? And then the real questions, the yes-no questions, that one comes with 5 minutes of detail. So yes, I will give you a pendulum swing to confirm what I am answering yes or no to. But you get 5 minutes of detail. I just did a very slow, calming reading, but when you watch me do my readings, I am very fast, very detailed, because I get visions and audio, and I read the energy. And then we've got the in-depth regular questions, $20. If anybody needs PayPal, all you have to do is use the email that is attached on here. If you need Cash App, I can let you know. Hey, Shell, honestly, that picture, I'm not gonna put your stuff on blast. I don't even know if you're still here, but he looked absolutely adorable. To me, that should have won. It should, if there was a contest, he should have won. And you know what it makes me go back to is when my son, and I'm not gonna say names, but when he was what was it, Georgie? What was that movie where he's in the raincoat, the yellow raincoat, and he's holding the red balloon? What was that movie called? Was his name Georgie? Am I wrong? It reminds me, because he was around that age. No, he wasn't. He was younger. I'm thinking. That would have been 2017. Oh, dang, he would have been like 6. Never mind. But that's like the main one that I remember. It. It is it. Oh my god. I'm actually watching the show. Shut up. Are you serious? You're actually watching that? What is the boy's name? Is it Georgie? I will get infuriated if I can't think about this. No way you're freaking watching the show. That's hilarious. He was so good, and it's just showing me, like, because it was before my dad passed, and dad passed in 2020, so I was like, wait, what year was that? It was 2017. Damn. Kids grow so fast. Okay, where are all my people at? Give me a second. Oh, I got some information for you, Shell. Not gonna say it on here, but I will send it to you, tomorrow. And, send me a message about what I wrote at the end of my last message to you. Because if so, you could come by tomorrow. After work. But I really need a vape. So I was seeing if you could go get that. Or the day that you come, you could come get that. Okay, guys, I'm going to take a little break because nobody is, like, participating in the chat, which nobody needs to. Read my message, I'll send it. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to take a 5-minute break. I know a couple of people are headed in, so I might as well take it right now. If you want to get in line, guys, and you don't want to get passed up, because there are people coming in that are paying for their readings, so I would get yours in so that you could be in line quicker. Alright, I'll be right back. You could still hear me. I just need a 5-minute. Thank you. Does anybody watch Survivor? Does anybody watch The Bachelor, Golden Bachelor? Shell, are you here? Are you here? I have to tell you something. You probably hopped off. It's okay. It's going to show I'm frozen, but I am not frozen. I am just going to look at my text. So I'll be right back, guys. Don't leave, because I will be right back. Okay, guys. Real, are you on here? Real, real, real. I need Marissa. I need Real. You have to get in the habit of scrolling down. Ah, I didn't know. I don't know why. It's only, literally I saw everything except for yours. Okay, yes, I will. Sorry. Okay, you can send me your question or post it here. Do you have 1 or 2 questions? If you have 2, I will do it for 30. Anybody listening right now, I'll do 2 for 30. Or 1 for 20. A yes or no? Okay. Hello. Okay. If you're watching, Shell, yes, I will. I need more info before I send it to you. Alright, I got it, Real. Wanted to say goodnight, love you all. And I will see you tomorrow at 12:15. That's perfect. Hey, Con. Con. I don't know how to pronounce it. Yes. We are good to go, girl. Oh, can you bring a few of those others, please? S. Shell. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping Marissa pops on. Will Lee and I be happy with our upcoming talk? I told you guys we're going to have an upcoming talk. I love this. Can I ask you real quick? Did she reach out to you on Halloween? I'm curious. Wait, what are you saying yeah to? Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shell. After Halloween, okay. But at least she did reach out, and you guys have an upcoming talk. Can I know when it is? Okay, so she, literally the next day. I say that's pretty damn good timing on my part. So that's good. She reached out the next day. That's good. Okay, so your question, Spirit, Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into this question for Andrew, but we're going to say Drew. Lee, please come forward. Will Lee and I be happy with our upcoming talk? There's no date scheduled. She just said she doesn't want to text it. Good. And risk, that's good. I like that. And risk anything being misunderstood. So agree with you. Everything can get taken out of tone, out of context, misunderstanding, and it could turn into a tower moment. We don't want that. We want you guys to stay together. I do. And grow, because I do think that this is the right relationship. I just hope she can bring it. Okay? So let's start at 8:05. It says it's 8:04, and this is a 5-minute reading. All right. So I actually want this deck. Okay. I am doing what you're saying, Andrew. I keep seeing if I'm trying to scroll. Alright, here we go. What is that song? Oh my god, it's gonna come to me later. Wait. 4, 3, 2, 1. Something like that. Spirit is bringing up. Alright. So, yes. This is going to, no, I mean, not yes to your question, but it will be definitely an upcoming, incoming talk. This is soon after there has been a delay of, usually this is rejection, but it's also just about being lonely and, like, not being together. So it's just essentially saying that after some time apart, you guys are now going to communicate. Okay? So let's see. What else came out? The Three of Cups. I feel like you two both have... What I feel is you have the end goal the same. But what is happening in the interim is not the same. Right? So you both, big picture, want the same thing. But right now you both need to be heard. But what Spirit is saying, take your ego out of it, so does she, right? So if you take your ego out of it, you're not going to be hurt by anything that is said, right? You're going to listen and then hopefully do what she needs you to do for her to be happy and to go forward in this relationship. Same thing with her. It can't be a talk with you all about what she needs from you. This needs to be equal, okay? And you both want a resolution to this. So how will the upcoming talk go? The main thing that he wants to know, Spirit, where did he write that? Will Lee and I be happy with our upcoming talk? So this is a yes or no. We'll do the pendulum at the end. Will both of them be happy? If I go longer, it's okay. I'm trying to process what I'm hearing, seeing. It almost feels like you need to be prepared, okay? You need to be prepared, or maybe she needs to be prepared. Take it how it resonates, throw away the rest, okay? Someone out of the two of you is going to have their guard up during this talk. And possibly defensive, and possibly talking about should we stay together or not. This could be you, this could be her. You would know more than me. But the truth is going to come out. I think that, yeah, there's going to be a decision made during this conversation, honey, on whether to stay together or not. I do think you'll get some kind of an apology from her for maybe. So, like, yes, in the end, do I think you guys will come to an agreement and be happy and move forward? Yes. I think that this is a time, though, for you to really get across. Okay, so let's pretend like what we see, what I see, like when people are having spats, not that you are, but sometimes we like just we're thinking about ourselves, not trying to be selfish, but we speak about ourselves and our needs and what we want and what they're doing wrong and vice versa, right? So I don't really know where I was going with that, but I think that at the end, like, she is going to say she's sorry for, this, and that, she could have done better on certain things. I think you're going to put her feet to the fire. I feel like you don't want to do the runaround, okay? But I do feel, let's see if it says yes, because I feel like it is still going to be a yes. Yeah. So in the end, what they're saying is get out what you want, get your answers, get your questions answered. That's number one, okay? Talk calmly, hear the other person out. I really feel like it would be beneficial to you guys to be like, okay, you know how sometimes people would be like, all right, if I'm holding the card, right, that means I get to speak. So it feels like whether you let her go first, which you should, I think, and then you go second, it's like allow that person to finish what they were saying, and then, you hold the card and they need to listen to you and get out whatever you're feeling. And then, yes, I do feel like you could finally take a deep breath in and out, and that in the end, I do see that, yes, the answer will be happy with the outcome. But it's not going to be easy getting there, if that makes sense. But it is necessary. It is necessary and crucial because I feel like you're on the verge of like, I really deserve. Yes. Yeah, see, you know your girl. And so I feel like you should, maybe you already have, they're saying pen to paper. I say this in general a lot in my content. Pen to paper, get it on paper what you want to get across in this conversation, right? This very honest, brutal conversation. Get it out. Speak your mind. Because if you don't and you walk out of this conversation, even if it ends well, you're gonna be like, damn, I regret that I didn't say this. I still have residual feelings about this. So Spirit is saying just get it out there. But don't get, just get the answers you are seeking. That's funny. She's gonna be a pain in the ass with myself. I was gonna bring a notebook and pen. That is amazing. I had my eyes closed, so I didn't see you wrote that. Yes. So if you've already been writing, I think it's a good idea. Because you want, I'm going over in time because I care about you and I really want this to go well. I want you guys to work out. And so you need to be heard. And she's gonna kind of, yeah, I think she's gonna be the one that is tough, that can't just be vulnerable. Hopefully she does in the end, but because it does, the last card is the Page of Swords, and if this is not about social media, it, for me, is an apology, but I'm hearing that she doesn't apologize easily. Hi, finally, it's your turn. I'm so excited you're here. No, I don't agree. I don't agree with you. Mental notes are not enough. Absolutely not. Have fun with that. But yeah, I do think that she'll apologize in her way. Yay, Marissa, I'm so glad to see you. Okay, that was the end of your question. Do you have any more questions, honey? I hate that she's so stubborn to apologize. That's what I'm saying. It's like we had to go through all of that reading to get to the point where, like, okay, in the end, she'll kind of take, it's like she doesn't take, I don't know what's going on in this chat tonight. Just ignore it, Marissa. Yeah, she's stubborn to apologize. Okay, I'm going to grab my, Palo Santo so that I can, sage my deck real quick so we could go into Marissa. Marissa, just send in the payment and we will, oh, you already did. I see it coming through. It's right here. Give me 1 second. Hey, Andrew, if you stay on, can you handle the, I saw it, Marissa. Can you handle the, room, the chat room? You think I give a fuck what you think about, bro? I don't. Thank you. There's been, like, somebody came in and said, do you have a disability? The first person, Marissa, came in and said, is it pink? So we all know that this fucking douchebag of a hater and a troll is making multiple, like, probably has multiple accounts and keeps coming in. Do I have a disability? Like, no, fuck you. See, it's the same goddamn person. Erase this person, too. I don't want to erase people that are actually here for a good reason. What are you talking about? You're visible. Yeah, be gone. Like, I don't want to hide people that actually are here for the right reasons. So, if they write something completely foul, yes, boy bye, girl bye, just hide them. But if you feel like, look, more people are coming in, because they're going to come back in with more of their bullshit. So I'm not going to talk about it once I come back. I'm going to be all about Marissa and her readings. I could care less to my haters. I'm getting bigger numbers because you're watching me, dumbass. This is why I need to sage the deck really quick. But you can tell if they're not, blah, blah, blah. Exactly. I do want the people that have been watching me grow to be in here. So I just don't want to do it like recklessly, if that makes sense. I don't want to hide everybody. I just want, but if they're going to say things like that, is it pink? Obviously, a girl's going to know what the fuck you're talking about. Number one. So that person was gone. Then saying, do you have a disability? You're gone. And then saying you're escalating and all that other bullshit, you're gone. But if somebody just says something like weird, but not like foul, then just erase the message and put them on a 5-minute timeout. Then if they come back in 5 minutes later and write anything bad, hide them. Yeah, you can. Thank you, Marissa. I love you. Okay. Because we are bad bitches. Bad bitches. Right, Marissa? We be bad. Okay, let me grab my Palo Santo really quick. We don't be putting up with that bullshit. Oh my god, I have a bell. I'll use it next time. Like if I'm like doing a reading and I see a troll, I'm gonna pick up the bell and just go like that. And you guys will know. If you don't, I'm sure you'll catch it before me. Alright, so I'm not gonna talk about the trolls anymore. Marissa, or thank you, Andrew, and I wish you luck on your talk. So what we need to do is sage the cards real quick in between readings. This is my last one I have, but it's brand new. Oh, yeah, baby. I think my energy also. Do you know what this skeleton... Excuse me? Hold up, because this person's been nice the whole time. Hi, Shardy. I came all the way from India just to see this beauty of yours, and you just surprised me with that skeleton painting. Do you know what that is? You know that I'm a tarot reader, right? That is the Lover's card in French. So, I'm not surprising you. That is the Lover's card in French. It is always a skeleton, and it says the Lovers in French. So, I don't know if you are surprised in a bad way, because all of my gifts are from God. So, let's not be bringing any double energy into here. India here. Alright, Marissa. What is your first question, my love? Let's start. Smells so good, guys. I love Palo Santo. I think every last person who's ever watched any video, any of my content, come in live. I love people, and I do this because I want to help people. No, I don't know anything about this, but I would love to know more about you. Okay, we gotta move on. Alright, Marissa, tell me your questions. We can tell which... Oh, okay, gotcha, girl, you left out, yes. Yeah, just from, like, when I am, when I am moderating for... I won't say who I am a moderator for, but, I make sure, well, no, in his, he just wants those people gone. But in others, I will remove the comment, and then I'll put them in a 5-minute timeout, and then if they come back saying something wild, then they're hidden. That's it. So I kind of want to know how Halloween went for them and their little puppy. Okay, so you did 3 questions, right, my love? So here we go. Okay, Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into this first question for Marissa. Let's bring in Greg and Emily and their puppy. Marissa would like to know, how did their Halloween go? Their first Halloween. Yes, one might be for my mom. Okay, absolutely. Or you can add one. I'm down to be up for a while. Okay. But the time change did F me up. I woke up and I was like, is it morning or afternoon? And it was afternoon. And I was like, I never sleep. Ever. Yes, it sucks. Okay, so we started at 23. 10 minutes is at 33. Okay. Jeremiah, show me, what do they do for Halloween? How did their first Halloween with their new puppy go? First off, were they together? Did they do Halloween together? Yeah. Yes. Hold on. Oh my god. Oh my god. Currently very deep. Are you kidding me? There's a person that's 19 saying this? Yeah, thank you, Marissa. Oh my god. Ew, I'm sorry. Okay, closing my eyes. Okay. Oh my god, I don't like this. Her mom just came in, okay, and said, well, we had to include him. But they didn't want to. What a bitch. So instead of Emily or Greg saying anything, her mom comes in. It's not Jeremiah, okay? It's the mom. And it's the hermit to the temperance, which is like, we wish that he would have just, like, stayed home alone, giving out candy. Telling you these people are most likely all the same person. But don't do anything until, but I guarantee it. Okay, so they're like, but for the sake of everyone, we needed to include him. But I also see that they didn't make him feel that way, but it was like talked to between them, which is heartbreaking because I'm getting this image of like him being so excited, Greg being so excited, and like just, you know, even though, you know, you know, the puppy is little, right? So, you know, it's afraid of strangers, right? So, like, yes, they did get a little doggy costume, but they, you know, it looks like they probably just took the puppy, in like a stroller so that other people, you know, just for safety reasons and all other reasons, okay? So, then, it was like, because Greg kind of said, like, well, can I take, him for a little bit and then you guys can? Like, if it works better? And they're like, no, we're not giving up any of our time. Like, do you see how I'm talking? That's not my voice. That's not her voice either, because I'm not, like, what do you call it? You know, I don't know what she talks like. But the attitude behind it is like, no, we're, like, that we're not budging. We are not budging. We are not. So, for the sake of the first Halloween, you could be included, and it shows him, like, smiling and so excited, and, like, they're behind him, like, chattering, gossiping, and, like, talking shit. And it's like, he's not giving them that vibe. And it's totally unwarranted or unwanted and unnecessary. Right. Right. And you could see it. Like, I literally wish you could see what I'm seeing. It's like them literally, like, he's at the door. Like, he went up all the way to the door with the puppy and the stroller. And then they, like, kind of stood back. Not far, but, like, let's say 10 feet back. And they're just, like, talking shit. When it should be like, oh, how cute. Let's take a photo of them. Let's make this memorable for Greg, too. So let's see, what else happened? What else happened on Halloween? What else happened? So they definitely did, like, trick-or-treating. And then it does show, like, because of the time, the puppy needed to get home and be put to sleep. So they weren't out and about long. And then, like, it does look like, you know how not a lot of people, trick-or-treat anymore? But he definitely had, like, a bowl with candy just in case people were to walk up and knock on the door. So it does show, like, they got done very early, and then went back to the house. Let's see, did Emily stay the night on Halloween? Did Emily stay the night? 100? No way! Okay, well, here, it's, like, unheard of. That's amazing. And you were done by 9:30. But the puppy went to bed at, like, before 8 or 7. Like, early. But, wow, that's crazy. Okay, so then it makes sense that he's showing me this big bowl of candy. And I'm thinking, well, like, where I live, we don't get one knock. But it does make sense if you guys don't have a lot of, like, two-story, like, big condos, apartment buildings, and you're more in a residential home, then yes, you're gonna probably get, wow, that's crazy, 120. Not even lying, our whole street was super busy. We love it because at our old house, we'd only get, like, 4 or 5. Aww. I love that. What a great experience. Okay, I want to see if she stayed the night. You did? And then you had to, like, turn off all the lights, right? Damn. Okay, so I just got the chills. I want to see what this is about. Because this feels like, I never call this friendship, even though everybody does. Usually it's a reconciliation. So that's why I'm a little, like, why do I have this card? So let me see. Why is the 3 of Cups here? Give me a card. Yep. 100%. So, it feels like what I said. All it is that it feels like 3 people minimum went. Her, Greg, Mom. Right? Emily's mom, and Greg. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. They spent it together, but then she left. She left. Let me make sure. Did Emily spend the night at the house that she lives in with Greg on Halloween? Oh my God, I knew I was right. Nope. She packed a bag and she was like, you're out. Or I'm out. And that's why it feels like the baby went to, sorry, the baby puppy, sorry. Puppy, I could just say puppy. Otherwise, why would I say a baby dog? Sorry, my bad. So, it was like, that's why I thought, like, oh, you know, the puppy just went to sleep. But no, she took the puppy with her. She left, and then that's why I see him at the door with the bowl of candy. right? The symbol that he stayed up and he still made, you know, a nice night. She definitely left. And what else? What time did I start? Wow. The devil to the Ace of Pentacles. What is the devil here for? I know what it is. This bitch. Emily. Do not interest her. Okay, yeah. So 2 more minutes. We might go over if you will allow me. If not, it's okay. So, we have the devil to the Ace of Pentacles. You want to go over? Because I feel like I'm just getting to the good part. I think you said fine. Okay. So, I talked for a minute, so we'll say 35 plus 5, so 40 at 8:40. 10:40 your time. Okay. So, I'm like, what is the devil energy? It is that the Queen of Cups, that do not underestimate little Emily. This quiet, I mean, this is how I view her, right? Very quiet, a little intimidated by her mother. You know, she's a crier versus a yeller. But now that situations and things have changed recently, put it past her. I could see right through her. I love that. She's trying to come up as a Queen of Cups, like, oh, of course I wanted him to have the experience. It's the first one, right? When really she offered him time with them on Halloween, but really, like, the devil energy is behind it. It's like, oh, you know, of course I included you. And behind his back, like, I can't stand him. I can't stand him. And if it would have been her choice, she would have X'd him out. And I think that her mom was like, but that won't look good to people. That won't look good to people. Her mom is so worried about the outside world and what their friends and family and society, like social circle, is gonna think if he is not in the photos. So she's like, I'm making the executive decision that yes, he gets to come. I've told you I can't stand the mom. Oh my god. Thank God it's not his mom, so you never have to, like, fucking deal with, well, that's not true. If you guys get back together, I don't, you know, and you guys are, like, together, you might actually, like, have to deal with her, which is scary. I know. And they should have included her, too. Let's see. Did Greg's mom go with them trick-or-treating? I don't think so. Yeah. No, but why? Just give me a card. Why? I think she just didn't want to be... Oh, no. She didn't want to have to fake it. She's not fake. One thing I could say about Greg's mom, which you would know way more, is that she speaks up when she needs to. She stays out of it when she needs to. But she definitely, like, cannot stand her mom and having to, like, be fake. So, I don't even need a card, because that's what it was. Okay. So, how did it make you feel, Greg? What is your overall feeling of how Halloween went, Greg? Oh, something about When was Halloween? 2 days ago? So was it Saturday? Was Halloween on Saturday? It was on Friday. That's why this makes sense. Okay, thank you. I'm like, why are you showing me this card if it was a Saturday? Okay, because I was going to say he even got off work early. No joke. Aw, he has a big heart. Yeah, you guys are so good together, I swear. He said, I even got off work early because I wanted to be part of it, you know? And then I hear, well, no, now I have a vision coming in showing that, like, he got home from work and instead of them being there and him getting to participate in, the costume, you know, cute costume for this puppy, that they weren't even there and that they met him there, or he had to meet them. No, I think that they already got the puppy ready, and I think it depends. I don't know if they went where Emily and Greg live or if they went towards where the mom went. It felt like it was more Greg's in the beginning because it felt like she went home with her mom. So I don't know. I don't really want to waste time on those little pieces. You know, just look at the overall part. But he felt burdened and hurt that he was not a participant in the getting ready. And he took time off work to make sure he could do that. And that hurt him. It hurt him, you know? Or if they went to a certain area. Right. Yes. Because after, like, a decade, it's been, like, here where, like, nobody goes trick-or-treating. There's a lot of, like, churches. So, what you're saying, a trick-or-treat event. There's, like a church that does all of that so that they get to go around and get their candy. So it does. It feels like they went places and got it done, but at some point she left. She goes back to her mom's. All right, so that was the end. Let me pull one more card. Yeah, he just is, emotional. And then, you know what he said, though? He's like, wipe my tears, or hold my tears back. And, like, once he really thought about it and got out of his hurt emotions, he got angry. Like, okay, you want to try me? You want me to stay with you throughout the holidays so that it doesn't look bad? Well, you're not doing a good job by trying to take over what is equally mine. So now he's on fire. Okay? Okay, what's your second question? That was good reading. That was a lot of fucking detail. I need to breathe after that. I'm like, yes, girl, push him away. Go ahead. I'm going to take a 1-minute break. Send the $10. Actually, do you want to wait till the end to see if you extend it? You could just wait till the end. Never mind. We'll go straight into your next question. And we'll just see how questions go. Girl, did you watch your Scorpio reading? Did you look at my content? I'm getting like 1,500, 1,600 views now. Oh my god, I am just like so blessed. I just gotta get through this month. Not November. I'm still on October. And I just need to get through this one. Because I just know that, like, I have been putting in, like, 16 hours a day. And that's because I'm slow. I'm researching, I'm teaching myself. It doesn't take long to do the videos, it takes long for me to post them. So I'm doing like 16 hours a day because this is like my craft. This is what I love to do, and I'm just so excited. You did? Okay, cool. And you know, Zodiac, they either resonate or they don't, but definitely watch. What sign is he? Oh, with what we got from that one, let's be a fly on the wall. Perfect. Pisces. Okay, so Pisces I did first, actually. Because I was like, no, they always go last. I'm doing Pisces first. Okay. All right, here we go. Hello. Okay. Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into the second question for Marissa. Her second question is, let's be a fly in the wall. After what we just unraveled, which was a lot of information, what's going on now? I mean, it's only been 2 more days, right? Saturday, Sunday, but let's see what is going on. Let's be a fly on the wall. Jeremiah, help me. And please, Greg, come forward. Emily, you could come forward if you want. Okay, what is going on in their relationship? The house that they live in. The whole shebang. And now that he's angry. Now that you're angry, Greg. He said, damn right I'm angry. He said, I make sacrifices. I make sacrifices. So you should too. To them. To her. Alright, let's see what's coming out. Oh, I know what song is in my head right now is Angels Like You from Miley Cyrus. It could just be because I fucking love that song, but they're showing me it. Hey, Evelyn, is he doing good? What are you talking about? She is I'm currently in the middle of the reading. Alright, we're going to start at this time. It'll turn 46 soon. So 46 to 56. Alright. Okay. So I'm going to start here. I got the star. And I'm like, how in the world does the star fit into this? This could be Aquarius, but this is usually wish fulfillment. Oh, I know what it is. So, even though this is a Queen of Cups, it, for me, can change gender. It is just the meaning of, like, based on what happened at Halloween, that I was looking forward to this. This was something that, this is from Greg, this is something that I was getting so excited for, and I'm glad he's like, take my ego out of it. I'm glad for the time that I got, but it's not fair. It's unfair, and I love my puppy just as much as she does. And so it's not fair that it's always her decision, her timing, her this, that, right? So he's like, I usually put my feelings aside, right? I put my emotions aside, to protect myself and to make everybody happy. But based off of what happened on Halloween, like, this is showing I'm the Emperor now. I want to take action. This is kind of piggybacking off of that reading, saying, like, I wasn't going to make any moves until January or later. But it's in my head right now. I don't know if that will change. I don't know if I will, simmer down. But at the moment, I am argumentably upset, and the Emperor takes charge, right? The Emperor makes moves. The Emperor is what he knows he needs to be, but at the same time, he wants to protect what he does have right now. Oh, I hear what he's saying. He's like, they have me pinned against the wall. Because if I try to leave now, a war is going to explode. Life is going to explode. Whether I do it now, January, or never, or sometime. He knows that that's not what he wants for the overall big picture. So I don't think he's actually going to leave as of right now. I don't think he's going to leave sooner, but he is aware that it is warranted, because he thinks that if he tries to take action, that they will just, what is the word? When you do something to one person, they retaliate. That's the word. He's afraid that they're going to retaliate hard. And right now he's saying, yes, I said in a prior reading that I'm tucking away a little bit of money at a time. But it's not like I have tons of extra money. So I don't have money for a lawyer if they go that route. So he's like, the safest route I could do is just keep my head down and be thankful and grateful, and like fake nice to them for letting me have any time. Oh, I don't think he's even got, wow. Let me see if this is true. Spirit is saying Emily has not let him have like an overnight alone, which I think is true. I could kind of understand. I can, but it does suck. Okay? So, has Greg had one night alone with his new puppy? Nope. I knew it. Frickin' knew it. But I do understand, and I can text you why I understand. But it won't last forever, right? So are they not together but are playing the part? That's a good question. Are they together, Spirit? Are they not together but are playing the part? I'm even confused. I'm even confused. It feels like, here's the cards I'm getting. That, like, it feels like they have come to some sort of an understanding, that as long as he gets to see and have time with the puppy, that they are still kind of together. But the fact is, she never wants to be home, and she leaves all the time. She stays at her parents' house a lot. So why don't we ask her? Emily, do you consider yourself still in a relationship with Greg? Yeah, it is weird. Okay, but she is, okay, yes, we're still together, but it feels fake. Like, I think that she tells Greg, like, you know, oh, you know, I just need space from you, you know, we argue, I don't want that in front of, but ask, are you mentally checked out already? Okay. Emily, are you mentally checked out already between you and Greg? Are you mentally checked out? Good question, Marissa. Good question. That's a yes. Yes, and I say this all the time. Women, when we see it going, and I'm not trying to say she's a good person, but I'm saying when we see the destiny is that we're not going to be together, like, I got cheated on, right? I wanted him to think, like, I'll forgive you, right? I'll forgive you. When really in my head I'm like, well, you pay the bills, we live together, I have children, so I have to stay with this guy. But I was mentally checked out, and I knew that I needed to get my shit together, get it rolling, and then I was gonna leave. But then karma's a bitch, right? So think of this as her. She doesn't have the same reason to leave him, right? But like, karma's a bitch because, like, in my ends, like, he cheated on me and he still was like, oh, I'm leaving you before you can leave me. So then my whole world was turned upside down and I became homeless. Like, so karma's a bitch. If she's checked out, he might leave earlier, right? Greg, are you mentally checked out of your relationship? Yes. That was an easy yes. So that's the end of that reading. It does feel like they are trying to just get through each day healthily, right? With the temperance being like healthy communication. That was a fast yes. Hi, Joanne. The Nine of Pentacles, just like, you know, let's be confident about our situation. And then the Sun, let's see the positive in the Sun. Let's live day by day right now, and let's just kind of maneuver through it together. But they, and so have they, like, actually, like, broken up? No, but it's on the horizon, and they're both mentally checked out. All right. One of them will pull the trigger first. And I'll tell you, in this situation, read my mind right now. In this situation, like my dad said, whoever goes to court first has a better chance. Okay? So, Greg, are you hearing that? You can do so. You can move forward with ending this. Alright, is your third question going to be your question or your mom's? Or do you want to add a question for your mom? Like, do you want to ask about how he feels about you? And then do a question for your mom? Or what do you want to do? It's going to be mine. Let's ask my usual first. Okay, sounds good. Alright, give me 1 second. Okay. Let's move on to the third question. So, Greg has been at a distance, but he is here. Look at what I did. I don't know if you could see, but my damn door is shut. Okay? And I might be hot, but I got into an argument with her last night. And I'm not dealing with her. I don't want to see her. I don't want to hear her. But letting you know, he's been in the room the whole time by the door. She's been coming in from the left. She's gone. Emily, go away. Emily's mom, go away. All we need is Greg here, because the question is about only how Greg feels about Marissa. So, Jeremiah. Okay, wait, I want to know, do you see him communicating with me? Okay, you want to change it? Hey, everybody on here. Thank you for watching. Marissa, can you post my prices? Can you post my prices? If anybody wants to get a reading or book a private reading with me, I am doing a special. All you have to do is email me. It is literally tagged, pinned, or you can always send me an email, send me a message, comment down below, ask me what my special is. I do Q&A multiple days a week, but for the most part, I do private readings. Thanks for the hearts, guys. And I dropped zodiac readings for the week. Today I dropped tarot / oracle card readings every Sunday. What? I don't know what this person is talking about. Yeah, if you wait, you can. Well, they're $2, honey. They're $2. Yeah, there's 12 people on here, so if I give anybody a free one, that's not fair to the other people. So it's $2. Thank you for being a new subscriber. I appreciate you. Let's see at the end, okay, Kirsty? I have one more paid question I'm doing. Marissa, just say you're here if you are, and we'll start your last question. Yeah, if you're patient, Kirsty, because you chose to write something, it is late, but I will pick you as my one free one, okay? But normally they're anywhere from $1 to $5 anytime you come on, all right? So I'm just picking one person because it's late, and I've been on here for hours. Okay, Marissa, you're here. Okay, sounds good. Alright, here we go. It's 9:01. Jeremiah and Samantha, please come into this reading for Marissa. Her last question is he going... Greg, are you going to come in to communicate anytime soon with Marissa? Hi, Almond. Hey, guys. Yeah, watch your sun, moon, and rising, and whoever you're thinking of, go and listen to theirs, at least their sun, okay? Because then you could kind of see what's going on in their mind. I am a psychic intuitive tarot reader, so I do see and speak to spirit, y'all. Book a reading with me. If you mention that you saw me in a live, I will give you a big discount right now. Okay. Woo! is he going to communicate? So Greg, like I was saying, Greg has been on this side. I have now ushered the girls out of here. He's getting closer. He's been at the door the whole time, but he is kind of moving forward. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Marissa. All right, communication. Think about Marissa, Greg. Tell me, will you communicate with her? Will you reach out to her anytime soon? Or tell us when the timing would be. Have you thought about reaching out to her? If so, tell us when. Woo! Alright. That is plenty of energy coming through. Okay, so he is thinking about you. With the wish fulfillment card to the 10 of Cups card, but this is also for me, my psychic. You know, obviously I know every definition to every single card. Hello, but I also have my own interpretation on certain cards that go on top of the actual description. So the 9 of Cups, yes, it's wish fulfillment, but for me, like, look at her body posture. This is my bachelorette card, okay? A lot of cards, this is a guy. In the Modern Witch Tarot, it's a girl. This is the best tarot deck I've ever had in my life. So this is telling me he wants to reach out, and he is hoping that you are single, okay? Let's see what else. Oh, yeah. He has emotion for you that he hopes gets reciprocated when he reaches out. To have these two cards come out next to each other, the King and the Queen. So, just letting you know a little about tarot. If two cards come out side by side, now, if there was a card that came in between, that would not apply, okay? If it comes out like this, this is a couple, the King and Queen of Cups. It means that you are on the same wavelength. You both have the same emotions for each other. And currently, you are at a distance for you, Marissa. Okay? Okay, so he's like kind of not answering the question yet, but like just showing me the Page of Pentacles. Oh no, it's the Knight of Pentacles. Never mind. That changes. Hey guys. Okay, the Knight of, this makes more sense actually than the Page. The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving card in the deck. So it means like we go way back, and I'm afraid that I have taken too long to reach out to Marissa. But he said he has a lot of conflict going on right now in his life. His life is chaotic and dramatic, and he doesn't want to come to you in that energy, okay? So, will you be waiting a little while longer? Yes. But in his heart, this is what he would like to do, which is he wants to rush in towards you and move forward with you, okay? So the desire is there, the thought is there. I just want to have a casual, funny conversation. So let me say that to him. Greg, would it change your mind to hurry up and do this, which is move towards her? This could be a Cancer, but this is, rushing towards you quickly. If you knew that she's not expecting you to break up, leave your person, she just wants a funny conversation casual with no, what is the word, like no pressure. All right, so now that I've told you that, how do you feel, Greg? Spirit is telling me to go gently with the cards, so all right. Wow. Holy crap. Do you know what this means? He goes, I can't just do that. Because it will start out as a casual, this is cute. Hi, Crystal. Hey, girl. Hey, Millie. I can't do that. Okay. This is telling me, Marissa, that he is telling me that it will start off, I'm closing my eyes. I'm getting distracted by the chat. Okay. And I need to get this through to Marissa. So, he's like, yes, it will be funny, and it will be cute, and it will be casual, but not for long. Like, we will immediately fall back, which I feel like he's saying, like, it definitely, it feels like you guys will always be on the same page. That this is like the flirt card, that you, like, even like texting, like, it's going to turn flirtatious very quickly. And then the Ace of Cups, that you guys still have feelings for each other. Okay, we have one more minute. Do you want to extend this one, honey? We are very flirty with each other. I feel like we need to finish this. If you want to... You think you're good? Okay, let me pull 2 more cards for you. And then if the person that I said, I'm going to get off right after this. So the person that I said I would do 1 free yes, no, 1 card, post your question. Okay, we got the King of Pentacles. Let's see what comes next. I feel like I just need to get you... Yeah, Marissa, if I could do really quickly that pendulum or 1 card really quick, it'll take me a couple of minutes. Absolutely, you can. So just send in for her question and then the $10 for the extended. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I want to get you just a couple more cards. So go ahead and, well, after you hear this, I still want to know about communication. I want more of an answer. If she, like, if there's no pressure, Greg, even though you're saying it's going to turn into this, then it does. You know what I mean? Then it does. Period. Then it does. 2 of Cups. Oh my God. Oh, I swear. I better be at your wedding if y'all get back together. I know that there is a lot that has to happen in the meantime, but if you guys end up together, I better be at your wedding or in your wedding. Because this is just so sweet. It's like, yes, it will happen. She is one of my... Wow. Okay, so what he's... Yeah, look. The last 3 cards. I look to you. Okay, he's giving you that song. Miley Cyrus. It was back when she was Hannah Montana, or like right afterwards. When I look at you, okay? I'll send you the song if you don't know what it is. Oh my god, that song. I love that song so much. I actually videotape me singing to it because that's content that I put out in between readings to like center myself. So it's when she had first met, who did she date? Hemsworth. It was when she was first with him. She was in that movie. That movie was amazing. And so that's the song Spirit is giving you for this, that he knows where he's going once he gets done with this. Liam, yes, thank you. If you've seen that movie, oh my god, it made me cry because of my daddy. Oh, it was so hard, but it was such a good movie. I'm flying you in. I'm flying you in. Yeah! Thank you. And so this is what he's showing me. Like, I want to provide her with love, okay? Stability, security, trust, and that he just knows that you are his person, and he feels like there will be divine timing, and that divine timing is going to allow him to realize, yeah, I am mentally checked out, and I know I'm gonna leave. So that, I'm trying to tell you, Greg, that you should feel like if you are mentally checked out and you're not gonna end up like fixing it, if you think there's no fixing it, just reach out to Marissa, because he really needs somebody right now. Yes, 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 yes. Look, 2026, I better meet somebody, but you better get engaged to somebody. I don't need to get married, but you do. So, yes, 2026. The High Priestess is your own gut, your own instincts. It's also going to a psychic. It's also your intuition, right? Yes, this is manifestation. He is going to come to you. So I'm kind of just telling him, okay, it's time. It's time. Don't worry about how Emily would feel. You know? Greg needs you. And you need him. Okay, go ahead and send in the 27. I'm going to take a 5-minute break because I've been on here for 3 hours and I have not taken a break. Is that cool? Get your mom. I'm ready to see Evie. I said that I would do a yes or no, but I don't think they're in here anymore. So, yes, we are going to... the only other person... Kirsty, are you here? Kirsty. I'm gonna take a break, but I can still see. I'm gonna be right here. I can still see and speak to you guys. I need a little break. And then just tell me when you send it in, Marissa. Because I'm not looking, really. Can't wait to say hi to your mama. Oh, and Marissa, you're gonna have to tell me. So tonight, I need to leave what out for my daddy? And anybody else that I know that has passed? Like, I don't have, like, candy or anything. I don't know what I could actually put out. I don't really have anything. I really don't. Is there something other than food that I can leave? I know I see Tyler smoking all the time, but I don't like to do it on live. You could just light a candle for him, okay? And do I say, just like speak to him, or... My daddy's here right now. I could feel him. It's so incredible. Like for the first 2 years, like a year, no, the first year I didn't feel anything from him. And you would think as a psychic, intuitive, that I would, but I didn't. Then the second year I had nightmares every single night. And he was in the background, but he would never talk to me. And then it was the third year that all of the nightmares went away, and he was in, you know, I would say 90% of my dreams, and it was all happiness, and we actually spoke, like, got to speak to each other. And then I started to feel him. I could feel his presence. I could feel when he puts his hand on my shoulder. I could feel when he is trying to give me a hug. It's incredible. Incredible. Okay, wait, what did you say? I poisoned you? Are you really legit asking that, Crystal? If you're not a troll and you are really asking me that, I need to know, because I do not dabble in anything negative. I get my gifts from Jesus Christ, from God, the Holy Spirit, okay, because I cannot have anything negative, no negative energy, okay, so I will use the pendulum, but, like, I don't really do pregnancy questions. I don't really... Oh my God. You did? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna pull a pendulum. Let me just see. Okay. I believe you. Okay. Crystal, you have my same name. She just got out of the ICU, Spirit. Jeremiah, can you please concentrate on Crystal right now? Crystal, she's in my live. She wants to know, did her husband poison her? If I see a yes, I'm gonna freak out. Did Crystal's husband do anything to her to end up in the ICU? Oh my God, it says yes. Oh Lord God. You need to tell me then you gotta pack and you gotta get the fuck out of there, dude. You cannot stay. I cannot. This will be on my mind if I don't hear you say you're going to go. Oh God, Crystal. How do you think he did it? Does he give you a drink? Does he, do you think it was in his food? I mean, you should honestly book a private question. I don't do this, Crystal. I don't do this. I do not offer this, but for you I will. I do not. I only do it based on time. The minimum is a 45-minute reading. But you should purchase one question, which I do not do that. I have a shellfish allergy and had a major allergic reaction. 3 of them. I got on a ventilator twice. But see what that's saying? Crystal, that's saying that you allowed this to happen more than once. You need an escape plan. You really should book either a reading with me or a full question, because a yes or no pendulum swing, it's not foolproof, right? I am not God. It's not foolproof. Did I get a yes? Yes. But I would really have to look into it more. But you gotta leave. but you can't do it at a dangerous time. You've got to be surrounded by people. I watch too much Dateline. Like, I'm being dead serious. You need to be around somebody 24 hours a day. Do not eat, drink anything that your husband has made. Oh my God. A Purple Door organization? Thank you, Marissa. I've never even heard of that. Purple Door. Oh, I need to write that down. You're so welcome. Organization. Yeah, look, it's hard to find a place to go if you don't have anywhere to go. So listen to Marissa. Please, please, please. Like, please. Okay, Marissa, 2 minutes and I'll be ready. Oh my God, that's amazing. That's amazing that you came in and Marissa knew that. Yes, we are praying for you. Sorry, I had like at least 6, 7, 8 trolls in here earlier. So I didn't know if you were a troll, so I apologize because it just sounded so out of this world. Wow. But then I like felt you when you wrote it and you took away the K word, because I'm not, yeah, I didn't like that because it felt negative. But then when you changed it to poison, I was like, are you being for real? Because if you are, I will help you. But yeah, please email me. My email is pinned. Email me, Crystal. You have the same name as I do. I won't forget who you are. You don't even have to pay for it. Okay? You don't even have to pay for it. Tomorrow, let me do a little private spread and let you know if I for sure feel that it's true. Okay? You texted me her question. Okay, I'll be right back. It's gonna show that I'm frozen, but I'm really not. I'm just checking my text. I'll be right back. Marissa is here, guys. If anybody has any questions, she's an amazing moderator. I'll be right back. Real quick, girly, did you, it doesn't say you sent the 27. This is actually my last question, honey. Oh, if you're gonna pay for a question, I'll do it. Could you tell me about Maurice Bowers? Is there anything he wants to tell me that he isn't? I love this man so much. I want to tell him how I feel so badly. What do I need to do to get a question read? You need to send in $20 for that question, and then I will answer it. Okay, I see it going through. Thank you, Marissa. Okay, literally 30 more seconds and I'm ready. But definitely, oh God, I'm so, like, I can't see. Sevra, 22. Make sure you get it in by the time I am done with Marissa's last question. No, you go to, it's pinned at the top. Marissa, I'm sorry. Can you repost the prices? It'll show you either Zelle, Cash Out, no, not Cash Out. Yeah, it's pinned. So all you have to do is press on that bottom, it says special, click on that. Thank you, Marissa. Send $20 either through Venmo or Zelle. If you only have PayPal, use the email in my Zelle, alright? And I won't be able to answer anything while I'm reading Marissa's mom. Okay, Marissa, I'm ready. This light is so bright. I'm gonna hold on. Ah! I'll turn it back on. This is just way too bright. Ooh. Is that too dark? Is this too dark? Okay, Sevra, do me a favor. Send $1 first. Because you're new, only send $1. If I get it, you got the right, you did it right. Don't send $20. If you accidentally send it to the wrong person, I cannot do a reading. So I hope you're listening. Send $1 and I will let you know if I get it. If I get it, send the rest, okay? Okay, is Evie here? I think you texted me your mom's question. Let me go look at it. She's here. Okay, let me go read your question, babe. It's gonna say, that was really long. That was very long. That's gonna be very difficult for me to remember. So let's just be specific. When Mark went over to Angie's next door neighbors, she was not there. Her husband said hi to Mark. Then Angie does come over while Mark's there and hands the dad a pizza. So you want to know what was said? I don't know what you mean by what was said. Like what was said after? Like, oh, to her husband? Like, oh, you said hi to Mark? Like, is that what you're saying? They didn't do Halloween this year, but they did come out for about 30 minutes, stood in front of her car just watching people go by. And some people stopped by to talk, and she wasn't talking. Oh, and she was talking so loud. Okay, so let's start this. Okay. Sounds good. We're starting at 9:31. This ends at 4:41. Alright, so please bring Jeremiah and Samantha. Please bring Angie, the across the street neighbor from Evelyn. I'm saying Evelyn because Angie knows Evelyn as Evelyn, okay? So Mark went over to Angie's next door neighbors to say hello or whatever. While he was crossing the street, Angie's husband said hello to him. When Mark was there, all of a sudden, or when Angie showed up, she had a pizza in her hands and handed it to the neighbors, the dad of the neighbors. So, we want to know what was said from Angie, or thoughts, or what was said between Angie to her husband about saying hi to Mark and seeing Mark at the next door neighbors. Alright. What she told her reader. Okay. What she told her reader when she saw Mark went over to the neighbors. I'm not gonna say that because I don't know if she told her reader or not, okay? So let's not cram ourselves into a little box. Let's just say what happened, and if it includes the reader, that will come out, okay? If we can make it more bigger picture to see, what was said between Angie and her husband, and then if Spirit tells me she went to her reader and this is what she saw or said about Mark, alright? I'm gonna close my eyes. Okay, and they were outside for 30 minutes. She was talking really loud. Alright, what was said? Sorry. Angie's such a bitch. So we have the Five of Pentacles. If Angie is not included in anything, she has a problem with it, right? She feels rejected. She feels not included. Oh, poor fucking baby. Alright? This is hilarious. So before Mark ever, walked over there, her thoughts about Halloween was what you said. We are not celebrating it. We didn't vamp up our house this year. So in her mind, before Mark ever walked over there, before any of this happened, this is what's in her mind, which is she was hoping that because it was a holiday, because it was a holiday with a star, she was hoping that things would come and align for her with the Wheel of Fortune, to walk over to the neighbor's house or whoever was partying, right? To hope to make people like her because they're in a good mood. She's saying, people were drinking. I'm sure people drink on Halloween as they're giving candy out. She said because the kids ruined her thousands of dollar display last year. Oh, okay. Her husband told you that? Oh, wow. Okay, so her thing was, if I can't do the party myself, okay, yeah. So you see, I am really seeing what's going on. So I'm going to close my eyes. I'm not going to really pay attention to the chat right now, so I get the right answer for you in the right amount of time. Okay? So the Temperance, oh, they have to be nice to me. They're drinking, they're partying. They're not going to be rude to me, especially if I come over bearing gifts such as a pizza. Well, these people are on to them. They didn't, well, maybe they did eat the pizza because they were drunk, but later they thought, was that a good idea? We shouldn't trust anything she does, especially if she's handing us something. Okay, so sure, the pizza was probably eaten, right? Rob! Hi, my love. Hi, Robbie. I'm in the middle of Marissa's reading, but I am so happy to see you. I didn't see Rob's name because of the new thing where everybody's getting numbers and things added to their name on YouTube. And I just saw what kind of pizza was it? And I'm like, Marissa's asking me that, and I saw, oh, it's Rob. Hey, baby doll. Okay, so justice is that they still don't like you. They still don't like her, Angie. They still don't like Angie, okay? And it shows that, she knew she was on the outs with the neighbors, okay? And she was, yeah, she was. She was hoping that things would go her way, but people really didn't pay her no mind. So I feel like since they were drinking, yeah, they ate the pizza, but like I said, later they thought about it and they were like, never again. No, no, no. Pizza Hut, I'm sure it wasn't that good. Okay, so let's pull some more cards. Yeah, she feels, look at this. This card, this deck, has 2 Ten of Swords. One of them says this, everything is fine. 10 Swords, everything is fine. That's Angie being like, I'll have another chance to win them over. They want nothing to do with me, but everything is fine. It's bullshit. Okay? So, did she tell her reader anything? She did. She inquired. First, let me tell you, the husband, she inquired what did you say, if anything, to Mark? I don't know. Something happened, some kind of conversation. I really don't think I need to waste time on it. She either was told by him that he said hi to Mark and Mark was nice, or she questioned him without knowing. I don't know. Or maybe she saw it. It doesn't matter. Something happened, right? So now I want to see, did she go to her reader? Time is ticking, so let's see. Did Angie go to her reader spirit to talk about Halloween? Okay, wait, let's double check. Jeremiah, did Angie go to her reader after Halloween to talk about Halloween? Yes. So let's see, what did she tell the reader, right? Or ask. Whatever comes up with the reader. Angie's reader. Angie's reader is getting sick of Angie. Now, she takes her questions because she is a returning customer, okay? But they're not friends, you know what I mean? Like me, I'm friends with a lot of people that I do readings for. So we have a friendship outside of business. This reader is growing old of her, but, you know, she needs the money, right? So she's gonna take her because she's desperate. And, like, she's always, like, if you go to my, I know I'm gonna waste a couple of minutes. I'll make them up, because we're already almost there. But, if you go, like, you're my besties, right? Like, but if you go to my description page, if you want a reading within 48 hours of paying for it, that is a, I just lost my words. That is called an emergency reading, and I charge double for the first hour, okay? Not people like you. Not my moderators, not people that I've known for 7 years that have been with me since the beginning, right? But this bitch is a bitch, and so she contacts her reader and is like, I need to see you now. I need to see you the minute that you're available. And that is what the reader dislikes about her. So, let me see. So, she went in to the reader and told her, like, tell me whatever I missed. Anything I missed? Yeah. Anything I missed that I don't know about, tell me. That's what she asked the reader. She asked the reader, did she make a good impression on the neighbors and on Mark? Now, she's saying she didn't talk to Mark, but she knows Mark probably saw her come in with the pizza and give it to the owner, the dad, right? And she's wanting to know if Mark made a mental note of, like, that was nice. She didn't. She gave Mark an ugly look. Okay, wait. What did I say that you're saying she didn't? Oh, she didn't see him? Wait. I lost. See. Heck no, Mark was like, what the fuck? Wait. Okay, I don't know where I went wrong. He didn't say anything to him. That's what I'm saying. It looks like he did not, right. He did not say anything to her. But she thinks that he saw her. Did I say she did? If I said she did, no, that's not what I meant. Because the vision that I'm seeing is that she wanted to see from her reader what, other people's perspectives were that night. And did she get any brownie points for bringing in the pizza? And she brought up the neighbor, and she brought up Mark. I don't think I said that she talked to Mark. I'll go back and rewatch this. Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, wait. I'm just confirming that she didn't say anything to Mark. She gave him an ugly look. Okay. I'm like, I don't think I said that. My face is all red. I'm like, what? Why would I say that? No. If anything, I just see her, like, walking up the driveway in between people. It feels like there was a good amount of humans at the house. Enjoying beers, communicating, maybe, I don't know if there was music on, whatever it was. So she went to the reader. This is what we're trying to, like, get to is, did I get any brownie points? Did Mark see me giving the pizza, and did he take a mental note of that and, like, think, oh, that was nice, and now I know why you responded that way, because that's what I was trying to say. And you were like, oh, really? Loud music. Okay, well, there were a few humans. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Beer, music, whatever it was. Okay, honey? I'm not God. I'm not going to get every little thing correctly. But, no. So her reader was like, nope. They didn't think that. And that the reader said something to her like, did you, like, what was, okay, the reader asked Angie, what was the point of bringing, okay, Rob, what was the point of you bringing the pizza to the neighbor? Was it genuine? And Angie got, like, butthurt over the reader asking her that. And being like, are you insinuating that I, like, am the devil energy? Well, yeah, I know you pretty fucking well. I mean, she didn't say that to her, but in her head, she's like, I cannot deal with this woman. Like, what the hell does she not get that these people don't like her? And it's because of her negative energy. And no, you're not going to get people that are going to be like, wow, I saw you delivering a pizza and we think you're great now. Like, delusional. But I still think that the reader kind of doesn't want to upset her and say the truth. So she tries to dance around it, but, you know, at the end of the day, the reader's like, if you really want to pay me to lie to you and tell you that you're not delusional, like, I don't like it, but if that's what you're kind of forcing me to do, then I don't know. Okay? Did she try to do something to Mark to make him stop talking to the neighbor's son? Ooh, I think we're already at the 10-minute mark. If you wanna keep going, you could send me $5 instead of 10, and I'll answer that. Okay, you can send it after, babe. Just send 5 this time, because you have sent plenty. Thank you guys so much. Did she try to do something to Mark to make him stop talking to the neighbors? Oh, are you asking, did Angie make the reader do something to Mark? Is that what you're asking? Okay. I thought you meant Angie, and then it, like, clicked. Okay, so Jeremiah, let's get this question. First, I'm going to use the pendulum. Okay. Because she's that stupid. Okay. Did Angie try to, tell her reader to do something to Mark to make him stop talking to the neighbor's son and son-in-law. Oh shit. That's a yes. That is a yes. Let's see what it is. So we have 5 minutes. We'll get off at 54. Let's see what happens. Okay, what did she do? What did the reader do? What did Angie ask her reader to do to Mark to make him stop talking to the neighbor's son and son-in-law? Okay, well, I got 2 cards I already got. I'm going to put them back. Let's pick again. I picked him up, and this one wants to stay out. So I'm going to let the devil stay out. So let's see. Something about, yeah, like she does not like, look, there's 3 people. Think about this. 3 people hanging out, having a good time. It does not matter that there are 2 girls and 1 guy. Take it as it works, okay? It's not working. Mark is very protected. Absolutely. So, this is the friendship or camaraderie between the 3 guys, right? And so, she is wanting to implement something negative. She wants... It's funny that you said that because this is protection. This is like, Mark is protected, right? Like, the 9 of Wands is about, usually in relationships, like, oh, they keep their guard up, you know, in protection mode. But the fact that you said that, this resonates with me because that is true. Trying to find this answer. Seven of Pentacles. This is something that, like, really irritates her. It's not our fault that her son doesn't have a social life and can't carry a conversation with the neighbor's sons. Exactly. And doesn't come out of his house and would rather play video games. You are speaking the truth, girl. Alright, 7 of Pentacles. Like, this is... She thinks about y'all too much. You are on her mind too much. She's just basically asking for there to be challenges between them. She wants them to stop communicating. She wants them to stop liking Mark. And then the moon. Let's see what the moon is. What is the moon? What is the moon here? Hold on. Sorry, I'm getting like a bunch of different messages at once, and I'm just like, why is this happening? This doesn't happen. Okay, let me see. What is the moon? Maybe I'll get clarity on this. Yeah, like, she does not... She wants to act like... Okay, she's telling her reader, you know, find something for them to kind of spat over. Try to break up this little, like, trio that hangs out and gets along. There is a lot of jealousy, a lot of anger. It's so weird because it's your child. Like, what the F? And like, you're exactly right. She's like, well, my son doesn't get included. Well, that's because of what you said. He's off doing gaming, and has no social life, because he'd rather be doing that. So she doesn't like the fact that anybody from your family is being liked. Um, so the moon is, but I don't want them to know I'm pushing for this. The moon is that the the reader is telling me that Angie is also saying, make this happen, but don't let them think or know that it was my doing. That's what it was trying to say. And it's saying that it's not going to work. It doesn't matter because they've already created somewhat of a bond. We have 1 minute. Right? So let's see. At the very end. Yeah. And then the High Priestess. So this is the reader. Give me one more. And this is also me, right? Or any reader you go to. This is also your gut. You already know the answer. You're just needing confirmation. Yeah, it just, I don't know why. It's like, it doesn't matter if it's Bertha, your husband, you, Mark. If she sees anyone getting along with anybody besides her, it's like a meltdown. It is like she's cuckoo crazy. Mark is just waiting for the neighbor to say something. I was thinking that. Around him. Mark is, and I tell him all the time, he is so likable. He is, private stuff, that I will not say, but he's a good looking guy. He has a good voice. I always look for voices. He is compassionate. He's sweet. He is very social. He is smart. He is fun. Like, I really enjoy having him as, like, one of my guy friends because he's just a genuine good guy. And you have fun around him. He has charisma. So she's jealous of it. And she thinks that if she can, like, divide those three, that then, like, you will be hurt by that. I told him, did he tell you? I'm done. Did he tell you? I told him, I finally was like, dude, because he keeps calling me dude. And I'm like, no, dude, I'm from California, right? So, yeah, no, dude. I'm like, you can't call me dude. I called you dude because you're my dude. Like, you're my bro, you're my friend, you're my confidant, you know what I mean? And I'm like, but you can't call me dude because dude is a man. And he's like, oh, what about homie? And I'm like, no, the same thing. I'm like, I could call you homie. Because it's more of a guy thing. It's not as bad. And then he's like, okay, I'll just call you Crystal. I'm like, no. And then I was like, just call me Dudette. And so now he's like, yeah, okay. So I said, a dudette is a girl, a dude is a guy. Let's get there. Yeah. I love talking to him. He's great. Okay, I love you guys. I don't think I got anybody else. I didn't see anything else. Just on the last $5. Last call. It is 10 p.m. where I'm at. It's midnight where you're at. I love you guys so much for staying on here. You made my night. You made my mental health so much better. Every time I'm doing readings and getting you guys answers, it fills my soul, my heart, and really helps my anxiety, my depression. I had a panic attack really, really bad 2 days ago. But then we rise up, right? We learn and we rise up. I will give one person right now, the first person who writes a yes or no question, I'll give you a free pendulum. One person, first person only. I'm exhausted. Next time, maybe I'll pick somebody, but y'all, it's only $2. Like, I know y'all can donate $2, but the quickest person to write a yes or no question, I'll give you a pendulum answer, and then I'm out for the night. And yes, 2026 wedding bells for Marissa. I want Marissa to get married. I want her to have children. I want her to have her beautiful doggy, and I want to be there to witness it. So yeah, girl, you gotta fly me in. It'll be my first time in that state, because I promise you we're gonna meet for real. This is like 7 years in the making, 6 years in the making. I love you guys so much. I love your support. Thank you for also moderating in the middle of your paid readings. Like, you are one of my best friends. Literally. Okay. I don't know if anybody, I'm gonna wait 10 more seconds. Anybody watching, put your question. I will answer it. Please, 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 Marissa. Please, word of mouth. My mom keeps saying word of mouth. Sorry I look like shit tonight, but I didn't want to, like, put on makeup or anything, so excuse me. I am so sorry. Tonight was not the night, because I had so many people watching, and even if you don't want to come in the chat and you don't have money to pay for a reading, I see that you're on here. It supports me. It makes me so happy. Go watch my content. If you didn't see the zodiac signs, all 12 are on there. They're going to be dropped weekly, you guys, every Wednesday and Thursday. So 6 and 6, they are not going to go in order, because I want Pisces, Aquariuses to not always go last. So it'll be 6 and 6 on those 2 days. Remember, just go check. And then every Sunday, which is today, I dropped tarot/oracle readings, oracle card readings. And then once a month, you will get a zodiac monthly reading, usually by the 10th, give or take a couple days. Alright, nobody wrote anything, so I'm going to say goodbye. Have a good night. I love you all, and I'll see you mañana. I will be on here. And I'll write it in the community page what time. Good night, guys.